Prove it.
And if you want to rep your favorite NBA team's current gear and franchise cards, then head to the Lifetime Agendas, where you can earn these by using cards from each NBA franchise.
Domination is still the best way to improve your collection, and each Evolution card gives your lineup that extra leg up on the competition.
And Triple Threat is where you want to be to earn prizes up the ever-expanding prize board.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena today. No short and with tip.
Thank you very much.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Look at the 76ers starting group. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for Sacramento. And Halliburton on the wing, he's joined by Barnes. Go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Thompson. Alex Len comes in for Marvin Bagley. Healds checked in for Halliburton. And MP subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Then for the 76ers, George Niang, he's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton.
And the thing about Rashawn Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like GA the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots, and he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
The drive by MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The pass to Thybulle. Simmons, the bounce pass. Niang passes to Thybulle. The 11-footer. Sacramento grabs the miss. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Shoots over Holmes. Harris misses. Sacramento leading by 10. On the wing, Heel. Inside, here's Holmes, and he converts the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Simmons. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Holmes. Barnes, right side. And Thybulle sends it back. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so here's Sacramento. MP dishes to Barnes. Hield kicks to MP. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harris outside. Shoots over Len. That one wide left. And so it's Sacramento with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
For some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Filling the perimeter slots are Curry and Thybulle. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Simmons. And it's Niang in at the power forward position. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. The Sixers have improved under Doc Rivers, who helped to define roles. Rivers said, I did that day one. We're playing through Joel, but Ben is the facilitator. Simmons said, Doc's holding everybody accountable. It's about staying focused and not getting distracted. We have to stay locked in. Kevin, back to you.
Well, they've got the talent for sure, D.A. Thank you. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. It's deflected and stolen by Simmons. Here's Thibault. Doesn't go that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
So it's Sacramento finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game. Changes here for the Kings. Len comes in for Thompson. And MP subbed in for Halliburton. Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. MP finds Barnes. Here's MP. The kick out to Fox. On the wing, MP. Kings moving the ball around. Dishes it to Bagley. Over Harris. Again, the miss by the Kings. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. Fox is out there with MP. And it's Len in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP up top, guarded by Harris. Fox, and he's good on the 3-ball. Fox has got 11.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Curry with a wide open look. Good. And Harris gets the assist. He has 7.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Here's Curry. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. MP kicks to Bagley. Back to MP. Misses the 3. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
MP outside. Into the lane. And that one good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3 points. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Passes it to Barnes. MP with it. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. The jump hook, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Simmons passes to Embiid. Curry dishes to Simmons. Knocks it loose. It's off his leg.
Defensive violation.
And the official saying it was kicked.
76ers substitution.
Poke loose. With 1 on the clock. The shot off that time. And so it's Sacramento holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. Luke Walton had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Defensively, we're playing without balance.
'76ers
Sacramento. Thompson, he's checked in for Richaun Holmes. Terrence Davis comes in for Buddy Hield. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. MP passes to Medu. MP against Harris. Outside for Davis. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, 2 minutes remaining in the game.
I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from.
76ers ball.
Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Green is out there with Reed. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Joe in at the 2 guard. That one falls.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Harkless. Back to MP. To the middle. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Kings.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tristan Thompson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Tolliver the pass to Springer. Off target from 3-point range. MP looking around. Harkless kicks to MP. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Third personal foul. Third team.
And he knocks down the first one.
For Sacramento, number 15 at the line.
And both free throws good for MP. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Reed. Here's Springer. Here is Tolliver. Down low. Here's Joe. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And the pass to Thompson. Outside, Davis. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.
I wonder, is it difficult to focus on the game when you're the subject of so many trade rumors?
I just tune out all the noise, Candace. This is exactly where I want to be. You know, I'm in the moment, just trying to live my best life and manifest this championship. And anything you're hearing is just a rumor, an innuendo, and no one here has said anything about trading me. You know, the silence is golden.
If I was wrong, let me be. I feel like a ghost right now. Finally, walk all night long. Those winding streets. Wish I could go there now. You could see me.
After wins.
Once you're ready to take on the world, get into Unlimited for the best rewards in My Team, including Pink Diamond Wilt Chamberlain for going 12-0 in the Galaxy Opal tier.
Make sure you're also checking out Limited every weekend. Adjust your lineup to the different rules, earn wins, and soon enough, you'll have your hands on Pink Diamond Devin Booker.
And this year, the $250,000 tournament is double.
A beautiful view of the Tower Bridge here in Sacktown, the site of our entertainment tonight. Allie, it's all you.
Well, coming up.
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. And it's Powell in at small forward. And for the King, and here we are.
Blazers substitution.
Oh, BA, I always go for the turkey. That's the foundation of my Thanksgiving eating. You got to start with that first and then work around that.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Simons coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Little, no good. Right side, Hield over Jones, and the basket by Hield.
In the mid-range game with Hield is excellent. Always got to play up on him when he has the ball.
Pass to Little. Floats one up. Jones with the ball. Here's Simons. Here's Nurkic. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic. I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Now Hield to the inside. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 5.
He's starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Little, defended by Halliburton. Little, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And small forward Nasir Little, just one season with the Tar Heels. He was the #6 recruit in the high school class of 2018. But 1 year later, Graham slid to the 25th pick.
And B.A., he's showing signs that he probably slid too far. A long wait in the green room, but that's just one day. It's all about the work he puts in every day that will determine what he makes of his great potential.
Outside for Halliburton. Back to MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Some changes for Sacramento. Metu, he's checked in for Holmes. And Mitchell subbed in for Halliburton. And also a switch here for Portland. Sampson's checked in. Pass to Snell. Back to Simons. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Metu. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Snell. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Kings on top, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And the Portland fan.
I think what we're doing with our team,
no doubt they are invested here in Portland, Grant.
No doubt at all, B.A. The folks here in the City of Roses love their Blazers, and boy, are they devoted.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
We've got Mitchell. Alex Len is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then it's MP, and it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Simons. It's tipped, and he recovers it. They shoot again. Here's Snell. 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bagley's checked in for the Kings. Covington's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Simons. The Kings leading. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. MP finds Bagley. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Little. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Mitchell. Powell, he's checked in for Portland. C.J. McCollum comes in for Snell. MP against McCollum. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Trailblazers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Lillard passes to Powell. McCollum with it. There's the 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fox against Lillard. Fox, the pass to MP. Clock at 6. Portland grabs the miss. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Oh, boy, that was the kind of effort coaches love to see. So active, such energy at the defensive end. With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
Now here's Bagley, guarded closely. Fox finds MP. Inside. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by MP. And now an 8-point Kings lead. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
Fox against Lillard.
2 minutes.
Back to Powell. Pass to McCollum. A shot from the low post is good. McCollum's got 13.
And he can score in a number of ways. I mean, he can burn you. He's an offensive powerhouse. Inside, outside, off the screen, off the curl, the pop back, the layup, the dunk, the three. You name it.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland. And so it's the Sacramento Kings now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
Blazers
checked in for Halliburton. And also a switch here for Portland. Little's checked in for Nurkic. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's Little in at the 4-man position. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Grant, talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to MP. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Barnes. From deep. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Powell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he drops the first. And some changes here for the Kings. Holmes comes in for Thompson. And Hield is subbed in for Barnes. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
MP outside. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to him.
2 minutes.
Lillard into the lane.
Oh, don't do that to him. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
When you talk about the leadership of Damian, I mean, just think about it. Since his second season in the league, the Blazers have not missed the playoffs.
And in the tough Western Conference, with all the injuries the Blazers have weathered, 8 straight playoff appearances with Lillard at the helm.
Yeah, and aside from DeMarcus Aldridge, that was way back then. He's been their only all-star. I mean, shouldering a huge burden and doing it with grace.
Lenz checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Simons is checked in for Portland.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Pass to Sampson. Here's Simons. 3-pointer. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
MP outside. Here's Lynn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's MP, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Count that bucket.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Lillard outside. And the dunk by Lillard.
This is fun. Lillard going up with some real power to finish the dunk.
The Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. MP outside. With the drive. And MP throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Mitchell, the pass to MP. Outside heel. Fires high post. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now a 10-point Kings lead. Lillard with the ball. Goes up at the elbow. Another one falls for Portland.
Yeah, and he's an effective shooter from the in-between area. Lillard knows he can take this shot whenever he wants.
And so it's Sacramento up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
Kings will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Len. Bagley comes in for Holmes. Barnes, he's checked in for Hield. And MP is subbed in for Mitchell. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by MP.
Number 15. That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The competitive edge Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
Outside for Halliburton. The three from Barnes. Off target from downtown. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Drafted in 2013, and Robert Covington. He spent his first years out of college in the G League. And he was perfecting his craft. And now what? He's a hot commodity in the NBA.
Timeout call. Sacramento. They're behind by 5. 7 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
Barnes passes to Thompson. It's Barnes on the wing. Shoots over Powell. So the Trailblazers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and
October 16th.
And finally, Carmelo Anthony. Keep an eye on your agendas all season long and earn XP so that you can earn prizes from level 1 all the way to level 40, where Pink Diamond Carmelo Anthony will meet you at the top.
There is so much to experience and do in my team.
And there's never a bad time to jump in. So get your collection started on the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you can join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, "I just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you."
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. And Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Tristan Thompson is out there with Bagley, and it's Fox in at the point guard. And for the Lakers. And they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and David. Changes for the Lakers. Horton Tucker comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Kent Bazemore. And then for Sacramento, Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Thompson. Hield comes in for Barnes. And MP subbed in for Halliburton. Here's Westbrook. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings trail by 7. Hield the pass to MP.
2 minutes.
Takes it inside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Yep, that one goes.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Outside, Fox. MP kicks to Hield. Back to MP. Hield outside. Shot clock at 6. Over LeBron. Off the left rim and out. Lakers leading by 7.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis' 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Pass to Holmes. MP outside. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Passes to Westbrook. LeBron against Fox. And the rejection by Holmes. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Holmes throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
James has a 2-pointer. He can't get it to go. And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
and they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Sacramento, they've got MP. Medu is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Len in at the center position. Drills the three-pointer. Ellington's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now the pass to MP. Here he goes. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Back to Davis. Ball's knocked loose. Mitchell looking it over. Trying to get open is Len. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 10 points with that basket for Mitchell. None against Mitchell. On the wing, Davis from the arc. A rebound by Mitchell. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. MP passes to Len. They kick out to Hield. And here's MP for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now Monk. Driving inside. And he makes good on the layup. Monk's got his first basket of the night.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
He is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ken Bazemore comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Len. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Metu. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. To the paint. Ellington with it. Holmes covering. Pass to Monk.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So that's the end of the first half. Lakers on top. They lead by 13. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild.
In for the Kings.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Davis. Los Angeles with another miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Hield.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 9 points.
nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Fox passes to MP. Howard against Fox. He gets that one. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Double team on Westbrook. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Davis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
MP, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 8. Fox dishes to Heel. Kicks it to MP. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Sacramento moving it around. Clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Yep, it counts.
That's simply an outstanding play. Working the size mismatch right at the rim.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Los Angeles calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Sacramento, Alex Len's checked in for Bagley. Richaun Holmes comes in for Metu. And it's Mitchell in for De'Aaron Fox. Now, here's Nunn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Alex Len picks one up.
That is textbook.
Kings substitution.
1:52 left in the game. On the court for Sacramento. And Halliburton on the wing. He's joined by Barnes. Marvin Bagley is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And they double up James. Ellington from outside. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. MP looking around. Left side, Halliburton. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 12 points for Marvin Bagley.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
The pass to Ellington. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against Sacramento.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
MP passes to Halliburton.
Hey, right here.
MP against Bazemore. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Bazemore. That's his first personal foul. The 4th team foul.
Free throw good, MP.
For Sacramento, number 15, taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And good that time.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Ellington kicks to Exum. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, I'm going to cut right to the chase. You want out or not?
Look, this organization has felt like home since the beginning. You know,
Hey, look, first start. Why do you think it took so long for the coaching staff to come to their senses?
look, Frank, getting into the starting lineup is something that's not given, bro. That's something that's...
Well, okay then. Well, how much do you think not being the coach's first...
I mean, everybody got their biases, Frank. Luckily, I've been able to perform.
In 2K TV news, top plays are back, and we have something very special in store for you this season. So if you think your plays deserve some fanfare, share them on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow, and you just might see your play featured on the show. And remember, all plays featured on 2K TV receive a VC prize. Remember, you can always find us on social media at NBA2K_2KTV. Look there for more exclusive content, in-game event announcements, and more. We'll see you next week. Until then, enjoy 2K22. Bye.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Kings. for the Grizzlies. Tonight may look like David against Goliath, but in front of a raucous home crowd cheering him on, anything can happen. Kings, Grizzlies, coming right up. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. We're pleased to be now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. At the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes. Tristan Thompson is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's MP in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, Morant runs the point with Bledsoe to his side. Jaren Jackson out there with Xavier Tillman, and it's Brooks in at the 3. MP against Morant. The drive by MP. Count that one. And this is the right era for Jaren Jackson Jr., Candace. Teams are searching for big men who do what he does.
Yes, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a force. I mean, he can shoot, he can pass, he can stretch the defense, he can put it on the floor. I think the biggest thing with him is health. He's got to get in that weight room. He's got to get his body right.
Here's Morant. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
What confidence from Morant. Not afraid to put up a shot in the mid-range.
MP against Jackson. MP, the pass to Halliburton. Bagley down low. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Halliburton against Bledsoe. Now here's MP. Defense right on him. And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, you know, continue to stretch the defense. And you can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
Back to Morant. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Got to do more than this to slow Morant down. He's superb at fighting through physical defense.
The drive by MP. Oh, Morant with the block. And they're able to recover. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And it's gotten to the point now where Memphis can beat any team on any given night, Candace.
Yes, that's the culture. They play a certain way. They always continue to next guy up is their mentality. And, you know, I think that that sets them up for great success.
One of the most exciting teams to watch in the NBA. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
MP drives in. He gets it in there. MP's got his second basket on the night.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Morant. Softly drops in the floater. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Thompson passes to MP. Out to Bagley. Halliburton against Bledsoe. Here's MP. No good. A bit long that time. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, and so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Kings leading. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Now here's MP. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game, and he gets the bucket.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Bledsoe. Jackson with it. Covered by MP. Over MP. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Kings have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
At the line for the Kings.
That free throw good from Barnes. A line change here for Memphis. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Jackson comes in for Clark. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Ja Morant in for Melton. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Holmes. Bagley comes in for Metu. Halliburton's checked in for Hield. And MP is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. All right, Candace, you grew up on video games. Tell me what it means to you to be the first female basketball player on an NBA 2K cover.
You know, I think growing up, you dream of having your jersey, you dream of having your own shoe, and you dream of being on the cover of NBA 2K. Honestly, this is a dream come true. I think the kid in me is so excited. I know I'm the first, but I hope I'm the first of many, many more women to come.
Certainly a trailblazer. Anderson and Jackson Jr., your small and power forwards. Morant runs the point with Bledsoe to his side. And it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Tillman misses. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. On the wing, MP. Driving inside. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks is checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. Good work there as it goes. Thompson's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And I want to thank our special guest. Candace, your insights are always illuminating. Great to have you on the program.
Illuminating. It's great to be here. Thanks, VA.
Well, it's always interesting to hear from a great announcer who also is a great player.
It doesn't always translate that way, but Candace is a special talent, and she puts in the work.
What vision from Bledsoe. A point who can score it and dish it.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Thompson finds MP. Back to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Now Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Over Halliburton. Bledsoe can't get it to go.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Number 15. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Morant. 23 points his last outing. With 1 on the clock. That shot is off.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, without question, Tristan Thompson displaying all his skills today.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
And on the floor for Luke Walton as we get into the second half. At the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes. Tristan Thompson is out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's MP in at the 1. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace, something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Bledsoe. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's the drive. No luck on that one. Halliburton with some nice D. Pass to Bagley. Poke loose. Back to MP. For the lead. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
MP against Morant. Bledsoe outside. Off target with the 3.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, B.A. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Shoots from 12. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And those big men who block shots and shoot, sometimes given the label of unicorn. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question. And you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Both teams making substitutions here.
At the line for the Kings, Marvin Bagley III, shooting 1.
There's 14 seconds left in the third. Morant against MP. Right side Morant. Misses there. And so it's Sacramento in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Morant runs the point with Bledsoe to his side. Desmond Bane is out there with Jackson, and it's Tillman in at center. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. It's a one-on-one situation. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's MP. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
So the Kings making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Moran against MP. Inside. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by MP. And the Kings lead by 13. Halliburton against Bledsoe. No good there. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
MP, the pass to Halliburton. Back to MP. Hey, expanding his range. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Bledsoe outside. They get it back. Jackson. Left side, Morant. Over Bagley. Thompson pulls it in. The Kings have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. That one's good for 2.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Sacramento grabs the miss. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Barnes with it. Jackson in his pocket. From 9 feet. Barnes, no good. The Grizzlies shooting only 34% in this one. Outside Morant, and Morant gets double teamed. Bledsoe for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bledsoe's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. MP with it. It's Thompson, high post. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 14.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tristan Thompson.
And guess what? This was his game all.
So the Kings win it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
All right.
So I think it's safe to say tonight didn't go as you would have hoped, right? Do you have to admit?
No, I'm not going to say that. It's been one game and it's been one start. And it didn't go as well as I would have hoped for it to go, but I'm not going to let that one game define my career.
Well, look, after your performance tonight, how do you think you might feel if and when the coach decides to send you back to the bench?
Hey, look, man, I'll be angry, for sure. But not just angry, but angry. All right, no more questions? Thank you.
If I was wrong, let me be. I feel like a ghost right now. Finally, walk all night long. Those winding streets. Wish I could go there now. You could see me. I was wrong. Let me be. I feel like a ghost right now. Finally, walk all night long. Winding street. Wish I could go there now. You'd see me. Thinking as I come these days. Tell me if I'm looking better. Just the other night I was playing with